The center court at Sobeys Stadium held its breath. 10,000 fans, their eyes fixed on the young woman who had just conquered her demons, erupted into a deafening roar. Alexandra Eala, the 21-year-old from Quezon City, had done it. She had avenged the defeat that had haunted her for 7 long months. She had silenced the American who once celebrated a bagel against her. And she had done it in front of a sold-out crowd that had bought every single ticket in 30 minutes. The scoreboard read 6-1, 4-6, 6-2. But what happened next shocked everyone. The tennis world erupted. The Filipino fan army celebrated into the night, and Alex Eala had just proven that her reign was only just beginning. Melbourne, Australia, January 2026. The Australian Open had just begun, and the tennis world was about to witness one of the most stunning turnarounds of the season. Alexandra Eala, the 20-year-old Filipina sensation, walked on a court 6 to face Alycia Parks in her first Australian Open main draw appearance. The crowd was electric. Philippine flags decorated the stands in all directions. Eala was in complete control. She dominated the first set, winning it in just 34 minutes with a devastating 6-0 bagel. Parks looked helpless, missing shots, double faulting, and visibly shaken by the atmosphere. But something changed. In the second set, Parks regrouped. She steadied her serve, began hitting her spots, and became more aggressive. She won the second set 6-3. The match turned completely. Parks won the third set 6-2, completing one of the most improbable comebacks of the tournament. The crowd was stunned. Eala was devastated. She had been so close, yet so far. It was heartwarming, Eala said after the match. But it also made today harder. I know a lot of people were rooting for me. The loss would haunt her for months. She had been overwhelmed by the moment, by the pressure, by the weight of an entire nation's expectations. But Eala was a different player now. She had grown stronger, smarter, and more dangerous. And when the opportunity for revenge arrived in Toronto, she was ready. The journey from Melbourne to Toronto was a transformation. Eala had used that loss as fuel. She had trained harder, refined her game, and developed the mental fortitude that would define her career. The results were undeniable. In just 7 months, she had surged from world number 49 to a career-high number 20 ranking. She had won her first WTA Tour title at the Mubadala DC Open, defeating a murderer's row of champions. Olympic gold medalist Zheng Qinwen, defending champion Leylah Fernandez, world number 10 Alina Svitolina, 4-time Grand Slam champion Naomi Osaka, and finally, world number 3 Jessica Pegula in a rain-delayed final that showcased her resilience. The transformation was complete, and when she stepped on a center court in Toronto, she was no longer the nervous teenager who had been overwhelmed by the moment. She was a champion. The National Bank Open was more than just a singles tournament for Eala. It was a chance to reunite with one of the sport's greatest legends. Eala and Venus Williams had received the final wildcard entry into the doubles main draw. The Filipino-American duo had first partnered at the Bad Homburg Open in June, where they reached the quarterfinals. Now, in Toronto, they were back. I'm really excited to be playing doubles with her again, Eala told reporters. Every opportunity one get to share the court with her is super cherished. She's got a great mentality, and there's so much I can learn from her. She added, with the Filipino community and, of course, the amazing fans that she has, I think it will be a great atmosphere. Tournament director Carl Hale captured the moment perfectly. Venus is a legend of the sport, while Alexandra's popularity continues to soar, as does her level on court. It's going to be a special moment when the two step onto Sobeys Stadium for the first time as a partnership. Toronto, Canada, August 2026. The center court at Sobeys Stadium was packed with 10,077 fans. The moment Eala's appearance was announced, tickets sold out within 30 minutes. Tournament director Carl Hale admitted, "We've never seen a player ranked outside the top 5 have this type of effect." Eala walked onto the court to face Alycia Parks, the woman who had humiliated her in Melbourne. The match was a battle of contrasts. Parks was the fastest woman server in history, sharing the record with Venus Williams at 129 miles per hour. Eala was the player who had learned to handle the pressure of a sold-out crowd. Eala dominated the opening set, reeling off 5 consecutive games from 1-1 to take it 6-1. She did not face a break point on serve and consistently pressured Parks from the baseline. But Parks responded in the second set. After surviving 2 difficult service games early, the Americans saved 4 break points to hold for a 3-2 lead. She then broke in the 10th game to claim the set 6-4 and force a decider. In the third set, after the players traded early breaks, Eala secured the decisive break in the 5th game to move ahead 3-2. She maintained control from there, winning the next 3 games to complete the victory in 1 hour, 51 minutes. The final score was 6-1, 4-6, 6-2. The victory over Parks was more than just a win. It was a statement. Eala had proven that she could handle the pressure, overcome the ghosts of the past, and deliver on the biggest stage. But it was the reaction of the tennis world that truly demonstrated the magnitude of her achievement. The Filipino fan army had taken over Toronto. Organizers projected that 8 out of 10 fans in the stands would be of Filipino heritage. Eala herself was overwhelmed by the support. "I just came off for Washington, and I just feel like this is a celebration," she said. "Linggo-linggo kyo kang nakikita, sinusuporta ako. Linggo-linggo kong nakikita kan gaano niyo kamakawan kapwa niyong Pinoy kaya proud na proud akong Asian Pinoy." The Eala effect had become a global phenomenon. American tennis star-turned-podcaster Andy Roddick called it Eelamania. Eelamania is fun. When you have watch parties in arenas around your country for a 4th-round match. "I'm in," he said. The victory improved Eala's record against Parks to 2-1. She now faces American Katie McNally in the 3rd round. From the bagel that humiliated her to the victory that avenged her, Alex Eala proved that champions aren't defined by their defeats. They're defined by how they rise from them. She walked into the lion's den and emerged a conqueror. The tennis world is shocked, but the Philippines is celebrating. Eelamania is real, and it is only just beginning.